What's up guys, Matt back again with another unboxing video, and today we're going to be reviewing the Matchmakers Kid Goku and Piccolo Daimao. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. These figures are based on Goku and Piccolo Daimao from Dragon Ball. Both figures are based on the chapter cover illustration from Dragon Ball Chapter 157. This is a Matchmakers release, which are Banpresto Crane figures of two characters fighting from Dragon Ball. These figures sell for an average price of about $30 US each on the market. If you're interested in buying this figure for cheap, then use my discount code Peaches24 at bashmancollectibles.com to get 10% off of your first order and 5% off of every future order afterwards. These figures were released on July 12th, 2022. Goku stands at 6 inches tall, Piccolo is 7 inches tall, Goku weighs 7.6 ounces in box, Goku weighs 3.4 ounces on his own, Piccolo weighs 12.5 ounces in box, Piccolo weighs 8.1 ounces on his own, Goku comes whole with his tail, base, and support stick, and Piccolo comes with his upper body, lower body, base, and support stick. Alright, we are back with Matchmakers this time, and it is a classic, one of the earliest showdowns of Dragon Ball that really solidified the vibe and the feel to come moving forward for the entire franchise. Kid Goku versus Piccolo Daimao, which is fantastic, and it's a awesome illustration that I love. So let's dive right into these guys. Let's talk about each of them. As a character choice, I think it's magnificent. Like I said, it's from a manga cover panel that I really do love. It starts off chapter 157 in the middle of their fight. The fight is starting to go up. Goku is certainly, in the lead in this fight. He really does beat the brakes off of Piccolo for a good portion of the fight, and then Piccolo pulls some fast ones towards the end, and it becomes a little bit closer of a fight at the climax. But yeah, I think the character choice is fantastic. I love Kid Goku, I love Piccolo, and as a Matchmakers, it's an easy choice, so I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 5. The likeness for both of these figures leaves something to be desired. I think they did their best in order to capture their likeness from the actual manga panel itself, but they didn't account for translating it into a 3D figure, and I think the execution was a little bit poor. Like, Piccolo looks pretty goofy in the face. He doesn't have as much detail as the actual manga panel. Goku's in the same fashion. I think his features are just like too round, actually, and don't really capture that manga panel, aspect of them. So I think both look pretty goofy in the face. It could have been done better. Most angles are not very favorable for them. Only from certain angles can they be just okay, and that's really it. Just okay. So I'm going to give both of them a 3 out of 5 for their likeness. Sculpt quality is actually pretty good. I like the details on both of them. They even did like Piccolo Daimao's symbol in the right color. It could be more of a contention or a point in favor for paint, but but I still like seeing it. If you look at the Ichiban Kuji, it's white, but they did the yellowish white paint finish for his symbol on his chest, which is more accurate to the anime. So I kind of like that. But yeah, pretty standard. I like that Piccolo's antennae are flying back. He's got veins on his head because he's very angry while fighting Goku. Goku looks really good. He's got the details of his tail and everything on that. Really, my big issue with them, again, is just big bases that take up a ton of space, and they got sticks stuck up their butt permanently. And yeah, I mean, Piccolo is so wobbly, dude, and I'm not a huge fan of that. So otherwise, you know, it's fine. Their sculpt quality is a 4 out of 5. I don't think it's the end of the world. Just a couple of issues that I had with them in regards to how the sculpts actually look on their bases and such. Paint shading is also pretty good. Like I said, they colored Piccolo's symbol on his chest accurately to the anime. Lots of bright colors. Like that Goku's gi is a little bit more of a reddish color rather than a orangish or yellowish color, which I believe is more accurate to the anime. Even Goku's symbol on his chest is a yellowish white color instead of just like a white symbol on his chest, which is very cool. You know, they colored both of them very well. They're bright. They have no shading though, which is always going to be a point against it in my opinion. So I'm going to give paint and shading for both of these a 4 out of 5. Not bad at all. Size and scale, they're very small, man. They are super small. Next to other matchmakers, next to other figures in general, just not what I was expecting. I know Kid Goku is supposed to be a child, but it's just not quite what I was expecting, man. And I feel like they could have done a better job with it. But yeah, matchmakers are usually small nowadays. I don't know why they decided to go in that direction. I think they even label them as minifigures on their website. So size and scale is going to be a 3 out of 5. I think Goku is fine, but like Piccolo is way too small specifically. And even next to Goku, he looks like too small. He's supposed to be like bigger than the regular Piccolo. So I don't know why that they're so small. But yeah, 3 out of 5 for size and scale seems appropriate. I'll be honest, guys. I don't hate these, but I am somewhat disappointed on them. I didn't love the way that they looked in the face. I don't think they translated very well to a 3D environment. You can see seams on Goku or Piccolo's arms going straight down. So that was a little bit of a sloppy thing done there, and they're just really small. So I'm not the hugest fan of these. I wish they came out better, but you know, I'll walk away and at least give them a 3 out of 5. Thank you all again for watching today's video. But before we move on to the upcoming giveaways this month, I'd like to mention my new merch that's launched. We've got shirts, hoodies, mugs, and more. If you want to support me a bit further and rock some of the merch on the channel, please check out the shop tab on my channel. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.